So welcome to Blazing Gamer, and in this video I'll be showing off a little project that I have been making in Unreal Engine called Tank Armada. This is basically an open world free-for-all tank game, more like Battlefield, but not exactly like that. I have no first-person aspect in it right now. Right now I just have finished with prototyping of the basic movement, aiming, firing, and little bit of AI. So I just wanted to show that off. So I have two levels in here. The first level is just the basic, it's totally a blank level, and this level I made a bit I had a crack at post-processing and little bit of terrain. This terrain I just generated with the inbuilt noise in the engine. I'm also learning the engine while making this game, so I don't have much experience with Unreal Engine anyway. So what I have got in this prototype is basic tank movement, aiming, which is, as you can see, the turret and barrel rotates and elevates, firing, and the AI. The AI just keeps following you and fires if you are visible to it. You are visible to the AI. And I have stationary mortars also implemented. They fire continuously, like I just pass in the player position to them. With the AI, only fire if I'm visible. Like, because you can see they fire right now, but if I go behind the mountain, they won't fire. I do this by raycasting. That's with the AI right now, and it's pretty basic AI. I'm not using any behavior trees or blackboard to do so, which I do plan to moving all the AI to a behavior tree, so I'll be able to implement difficulty settings for the AI and have much fine control on how the AI tanks behave. Another thing right now I have the problem with is the movement. As you can see, the tank really just bumps in the air, because the way I have implemented movement is I just apply forces to the tank and it just slides across the terrain or the surface, and that's really now how it should be implemented. I have started working on the movement right now. Like, I have created what I have done is I have 4 wheels on both sides, like 4 wheels on the left track and 4 wheels in the right track, and they're invisible wheels. And I have created suspension system. It does work pretty well, but I have to do some changes on force application, and rather than applying force on the tank, I have to change it to apply torque, so the wheels rotate, and due to the friction between the wheels and the surface, the tank moves. That would be a very better, like, the thing I have got right now is that I have eliminated the bumps that happen, but that's in a different build. Another thing that I would work on is the aiming right now. So right now the aiming is pretty easy. I just aim anywhere, so whenever the crosshair turns green, that means I can fire, and the accuracy is full 100%, that my projectile will go wherever my crosshair is aiming, and that's not how you would implement it. So, like, what I'm trying to do is, like, if I want to fire at that mountain, so right now if I fire, so I will exactly hit the peak of the mountain, but that's not how it should happen. It should be like I aim a little higher than where I need to fire, and then I hit that time also. But that's some improvements that I need to do to the aiming system. One more thing, that these are the improvements that I'm currently working on. The things that I have planned right now are tank selection. So right now, as you can see, that the player is using a different type of tank rather than the AI. So I do have a basic tank class ready. So all I need to do is create different children of that tank class, so I can have different types of tanks. And each tank can have its different characteristics, like health, ammo, fire rate, damage, and that is quite easy to implement. And then I can add a basic selection menu right before level selection, and I do look forward to working on that. Another thing that I would like to implement is camos. So right now the tank is just basically one color. I have no materials on the tank, and just basically I just created a simple material with one color, added some specularity and metallicness. But the thing I would like to implement is camo. So I'll have different material instances of the same material. They will have different, what you will say, the diffuse texture, and depending on the selection, the different material instances, it can be done using blueprints also. Another major thing that I'll be working on is pickups. Like they will be spawned in the world: health pickup that restores your health, and ammo pickup that restores the ammo. So right now the player tank has about a health of 100,000, and AI tanks have a health of 100. I just did this because it would be easy to show off the game, otherwise I would just die in a couple of hits. Another thing, one more thing that I have planned, I don't know I'll be able to do, is that integrating first person shooter. So what would that mean is that I'll be able to get out of the tank and have all the basic first person shooter elements. Like you would see, more like I'm trying to create Battlefield, but not totally like that. I'll have some different things. Like as you can see, that tank is now disabled because it's been destroyed, and I have to implement destroying also. Like what I've thought is that I'll switch the tank model with the destroyed tank model and see how it works. So, and also the game mode, like right now there is no win condition. Even after I destroy all the entities in the level, I'll just keep roaming about. But I have planned two game modes. Like one is the basic deathmatch. Team deathmatch can also be implemented from that, and also Battlefield style conquest game mode. I have no idea how to implement that, but I will try. And basically I'm just making this so I will be able to learn the Unreal Engine API. So thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions or have any idea how to implement the ideas that I just dictated, please do leave them in the comments. Any help and suggestions would be really appreciated. If you like the prototype, like I don't know if there's anything to like in the prototype, then do leave a like, and if you want to follow the development, subscribe to the channel. Thank you.